everybody, I'm going to be showing you my shell collection I got from Florida and Navarre Beach. Here we are. So first, we got this random scallop. Now, I'm not very good at showing shells, but I can still show you some. Get all my good scallops out and show you all my good looking scallops. That's nice. All my very awesome looking scallops. From big ones to small ones to broken. Really, really small one right here. I'll get a quarter and I'll show you what they are. Okay. Got a regular size quarter. Barely bigger than that quarter. So we got that. A little bit bigger than that one. That's actually a really cool one. I like how it's shaped. We also got this one. Got a lot of those. Got this sun looking scallop that's actually a little yellow. Little yellow to the touch. We got this scallop. Got two more. Got two more scallops. This one is not scallop, but it's broken. There's another one. This is basically two quarters. Be right back, I'll get another quarter. Okay, I have another quarter. Where's my other quarter? Oh, there we go. Now, just move these to the side. Let me show you how much bigger than these are quarters. Sit them just like that and put it in front. That's how big it is. Same size as two quarters. Really, really small quarter. This is a really small scallop. Wow, it's the same size as a quarter except for the back part right here. See if I can get you to look. It's just amazing. So, got that really small one. Now, let's move on to the next show of shells. Got here a colletion. Don't know how to say it right, but this one is actually pretty big. I'd say about 3 inches. This is about 3.5 inches right here. Going across is 3 inches. This one isn't going this way. It's the same size. A little bit bigger round though. So, got another little one. If you can look closely, it's actually layered, and it's a little heavy, but say about that's 2 inches. That's just a big one. Now this thing is just so rare to find. Look at how many layers there are of this shell. One right here, another one right here, another one, about 4, and then in here is a little bitty outcasing, so it's about 5. And this thing weighs like 3 pounds. I weighed it on a scale. I don't have my scale with me today, but if I did, I would show you how much that weighed. So we got that one. And I think that's all my collection. I think these are collection, maybe. I don't know. But there we go. Move on to the next. We don't have much of these, but this is a navy blue oyster shell. Lay that right there. We got another type of oyster shell. A little broken. It's a little bit the same color as that, but it's a little more faded. We also got well, I guess that's all the oyster shells we have. Next shells. I don't know what this is called. Why don't you leave me a comment, and whoever knows what this is called, please tell me, because I am very interested to know what this is called, because I was up at the beach for a week. Didn't see one of these, except for the last day I was there. Now moving on to clams. This is a very beautiful clam. I actually brushed it really hard to get the algae off. Got another clam right here. Brushed it really hard. And this is actually, I think it's a full clam. I found a full clam in the sand at this. This might be it. Let me see if I can get it to go together. Trust me, I'm not scamming y'all. It was all together and it was in the sand. There we are. Look at that. The teeth rim matches perfectly, so you know I'm not lying. Slid it. Dang it. Here, I'll just show you that again. Because I messed it all up. Teeth rim, perfect. Now the back of it, they go perfect too. Oh, there's a little bitty Kajunia. That's how small that is. I'm going to get a quarter and I'm going to show you how small this is compared on a quarter. So small. I can't even stop dropping it. There we go. Look at how small that shell is, dude. That is just the smallest shell that you could possibly find. So, got some more Kajanias. Not one. Now, I'll just go ahead and move the shells. This is an oyster drill shell. Let you have a look at that inside. Show you how big this thing is. I know, the reason I keep using quarters is because it's the best measurement that I could think of. Look at that. Quarters is a lot bigger than it. Look at this little bitty clam. So small. Get a quarter, show what it looked like. That's what it looks like though. It's amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. It's a piece of coral I found. Oh, and there's a bridge. I think it's called the State Art Bridge. That's up there in Florida on the side of the beach. There was coral growing on it, and I stuck my finger in one of them, and it closed on my finger. But this was just a piece I found washed up on the beach. It's amazing. Now these, I know what these are called, because I love these things. They're called olives. This thing is 2/4 big. Let me prove that. Here's my shell right here. It's a little bigger than 2/4, about 3 centimeters bigger than a quarter. But if you can see, that's how big it is. So let's take them, put them over there. Got this other little clam. If you would like to, I'll show you. Here we are. That is how much bigger it is than the shell. Right here, got a slipper snail. These are really cool because the snails in them are actually a little black. They have little parts down in there where that keeps them inside the shell. So, this is how they move. They're the same size as this circle. They're attached in that shell. And they're like sea slugs. They're really big. They go like this fast when they really want to move. And I got a surprise for you. I just remembered that. Okay. So here's the other olives. I'm gonna try to find that big olive that I found at the beach. Really big olive. This might be it. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Look at this monster. Let me just show you. I'm not using quarters this time. This was 3/4 big. Look at that. It's so thick you can hardly see the shell, and it's a whole lot bigger than the shell. That's just amazing. This is very rare to find. This is fuller than adult. Adults are like 6 centimeters smaller than this. I don't know what kind of shell this is. It's just another little small shell that I found. But let's get a quarter and see how small it is. That's how small that is. Okay. This is just the old. I don't know where it was doing. It must have came from the Mississippi River running through Tennessee to the end of the coast of Florida. But That is a regular old river clam, or oyster, river oyster. Don't know what they're called. Pretty big. Let me get some quarters. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more quarters. Okay. Let's just show you how big this thing is. Let's get it in the inside of the shell. That's a lot easier. Look at that. It's a little bit bigger than 4/4. Just a little bit. That's overlapping. There you go. Just a little bit. I'd say this is about exactly 5 inches long. That's how big that is. Okay. Well, that is all of my shells, but I got something else that I found at the beach up there. Let me go get it. Sorry guys, I forgot about these shells. Move these over. This, it's a little broken, but that is a cone shell. That's exactly what a cone shell looks like. 2/4 big, 2 inches. Look at this. Now this is just a beautiful shell. I'm going to put it in my hand and show you how big this is. Now just to be sure, I'm going to use quarters to measure this. I'm going to have to hold some of the quarters on the edge. This is exactly 3/4 long. This is exactly 3/4 long. 3 inches. This is a beautiful, beautiful shell. They can get to about 16 inches in length. No, I'm just kidding. They don't get 16 inches. They get to like 10 inches though. Very awesome and very beautiful. Here's another one. It is almost full except for the top. What a Bowser. Now, another epic little find. Really, really small. Really, really small. Olive. Okay, let's show you how big this thing is. Just sit it on a quarter. Just sit it on a quarter. Oh, let me get that. That's how much bigger it is than a quarter. Oh, another little find. I don't know if I showed that to y'all. I think, yeah, I did. Now, for these. That right there is a medium-sized sand dollar. See right here? That's where they eat stuff. They eat little shrimp and plankton most of the time. Let's just get quarters and be very careful with this to show how measurement it is. Alright. Alright, see that? Alright, let's get 2/4. It is a little smaller than 2/4 right here at the edge. It's about 2 centimeters shorter than this quarter edge. But at least it gives you a good size of what that is. Now this other one that I got, oh, I think my sandal is up. No, I'm good. This other one I got, you're about to be amazed. You can use that to buy a taco. That is the same size as a quarter. Same size. Well, tell me what you liked about this video, and if you would,